Alright, ladies and gentlemen, is it about time I got into the dev talk of Zenless Zone Zero? This video dropped at midnight. Pretty much I went to sleep. I was so asleep. I woke up and I was at 4:11 stream and I saw that this actually dropped. I was at the end of it. So I said, okay, I'm gonna watch my own time. During the days I was working, I wanted to dig into ZZZ's combat system itself and talk about how things operate itself. I hope that they will change some things with it, because I was like, man, they got the Street Fighter talk going on. I don't see nothing related to it truly as much in ZZZ, but I could be wrong about that, besides the animations of stuff of certain characters. But let's see what the devs have to talk about. This is something about related to 2.0, so let's dig into it. I can't believe I put this off for a little while here today. It's like 16 hours later. Too much war, if you know what I mean. The set does look good. And it's been a while since the devs actually spoke to us.
Welcome to today's
Yo, what's up, Y?
It's been nearly a year since the official release of Zenless Zone Zero, and we like to thank all properties for their support. Our team will also like to use this opportunity to share.
Gotta appreciate when the devs are able to speak English.
Progress for version 2.0.
It just feels a little more personal.
And our plans for the future of Zenless Zone Zero.
It's like I like Honkai Star. I like when Albert is on. I mean, the devs are cool and all, but I like when Albert is talking to me. We met too anime pilled.
We will follow the protagonist to a unique area within New Eritol, Waifei Peninsula.
Peninsula, okay.
The main stage for the story of version 2.0.
Moving to 2.0.
Waifei Peninsula is at
oh wait, hold up. At the bottom screen, they have like well, I kind of said bunny. They have like what they're gonna do here in the game experience, content optimizations, combat design, event designs, early character planning. Okay, we really want to get into this. I really do like ZZZ more than Honkai Star Up. I like Waterways more than ZZZ-ish.
And the name Waifei is
hopefully they could change some of this music I'll be hearing sometimes.
For protect and anomaly. From the phrase protection.
Oh, hold on, me
for protect and anomaly.
Okay, Cantonese.
Protection from the anomaly called the hollows. Later, an outpost was established here, which then became the city area Phalium Heights.
Phalium Heights.
Phalium Heights was
nice.
at the top of a cliff, overlooking the bay with its beautiful scenery.
Oh, that's cool.
This is also an area reaching
hold on.
overlooking.
It looks really colorful.
The bay with
I mean, you know, how they design it is really nice and colorful.
This is also an area rich in porcelain, a precious material that's highly resistant to ether corruption. Mining and
that sounds good.
Porcelain has this become
also bad for making ether-like weapons, I believe.
Peninsula.
50-year weapons.
Massive industry.
Wingens.
Profits. However,
I think
lies a tangled mess of factions. Here, we'll gradually unravel the clues we planted. Throughout the story this fall, for example,
man, we see him reading hard.
Plans behind the sacrifice and the bringer incident.
Kind of took me out of it.
The conspiracy behind the mysterious exorcist and the
just smell at the camera, so you know
the old capital, as well as the secrets of the Faison siblings. Meanwhile, our protagonists will encounter agents from various factions and embark. I
like how the characters do like interact, like all these characters from different factions. All right, holy, yo, I thought this was I don't know who's that? I don't know who this is. I saw this. I was like, wait, hold up, is this Sanvi? Look, I'm still at like the 1.3 story.
Is none other than
holy.
Yixuan.
My God. It's so much nicer.
Leader of Summit.
So much more beautiful than Star Rail.
Debut as a key character in season 2.
Key character, but not releasing right away.
The protagonists will gradually uncover.
She might be the Zhongli of this area.
And become a new disciple of Waifei.
Like an Archon, pretty much.
Yixuan will become our steadfast support and guide us in her craft as our mentor, helping us explore the hollows directly. Beside Yixuan, who oversees Waifei Summit, the defense forces Obo Squad that we're all familiar with, as well as the previously revealed idol faction, Angels of Delusion.
The idol faction. Remember they dropped the April Fool's one? Well, that was a different creator who did that, but not official. Yeah. I wasn't too psyched about the designs. I mean, she looks okay, but I'm not sure about this robot one though.
In season 2.
I did show these characters a long time ago and whatnot. Angel. Oh, I thought it was Ella. Yo, they're losing Twitter.
We've prepared
using Twitter.
The trailer to be released on April 13th. More
April 13th. Today's the 8th. Oh my god.
information about the various factions.
Oh my god. Yo, please add a real combo system in this game, please. What's that part? Might be my next video. I was debating just putting dots out there.
Of season 2 will not just be simply adding more characters and areas. We've been taking feedback from our practice very seriously.
Please do.
And incorporated
almost a little too late for Star Rail.
Making
I like it. I used to say I love it, but I like Star Rail.
I'll be sharing some of the results with you all during the program.
I say I love ZZZ.
The most noticeable change is in the map design.
Map design change?
Completely revamped the entire map experience.
Are we going to be able to travel a little more?
The residential areas with combat zones at the system level.
Hold up.
Providing a more fluid and engaging gameplay experience.
Hopefully they're, because like, when you think about it, it's like ZZZ, it's kind of like just a Honkai Impact Third 2. Like, well, you know, the second version, not the additional one they made because they branched out the characters, but like, it just feels like Honkai Impact Third 2.0. Pretty much what it is. Got rid of TVs. Yeah.
Let's talk about the design of the main city area, Feilong Heights.
So you took out the TVs and then we didn't have real combos
city functionality
from individual characters
for potential expansion
that are
in
effective.
Future versions. We're also reducing loading times caused by scene transitions. The new daily system will
hopefully that's really good. That's good news though.
Match the local culture and the customs of the Waifei Peninsula area. As a business-savvy video store owner, helping Waifei Summit.
You know, I was never a guy to talk with my hands. The only time I had to talk with my hands is
will also be a part of our new life
to help people understand.
This new gameplay
and I have to do demonstrations.
Simulation elements.
But his hands kind of move like robots now.
Bamboo dispatch, integrating residential areas with
I know it helps people read better.
A smoother experience.
And when doing the speech.
As for the visuals, with the help and the careful maintenance of the proxies, Weibian Temple will gradually be restored to its former glory.
What glory?
Various elements such as holes, scratch cards will take on new forms that match the vibes of Weibian.
Where are we going to be getting?
The frequently mentioned loading issues has also been resolved in Feilong Heights.
What loading issues?
Previously, due to a limitation in the underlying design, the video store that proxies see from outside along the street.
Damn, that looks kind of nice.
The actual size of the video store from within.
Wow. That has been a problem of many places we in the stores look at it. It's the size just doesn't look right. But I just understand. Like it seems reasonable if you move fast, don't bat an eye. But if you stand in front of it, yeah, you're like, wow, this looks different. So, but at least you can see Inu's or 18 when you're standing outside the store, just looking in.
We need a
them just jiggling
to bridge the interior and the exterior of the store. In Feilong Heights,
making a Yakuza experience is going to places.
It's no longer a process that requires waiting. Additionally, we've optimized the pathway in Feilong Heights. The function area will be more concentrated, and the path to access each area will become more efficient and streamlined. Ensuring that overall experience will become smoother and more fluid. Next,
smooth for the phone players.
Let's take a look at the ancient ruins of the aerospace city, located within the Lemnian Hollow. I
really do appreciate why I speak in English yet again.
City has long been devoured by the
I kind of want to see some images now.
The stable area at its edge is still being used to mine and produce porcelain.
But I guess they just want you to
we will begin our
experience it yourself.
Hollow,
learning from HSR, spoiling so much. The entire story too, with everything is going to be about.
Learning experience. Its overall design will be more refined, with larger explorable areas, more robust systems, and more streamlined guidance. One distinct improvement.
Okay, here we go.
After completing their training at Weibian Temple, the proxy siblings no longer needed to return to the video store to access the hollows through the HDD system.
You know, when they show different screens and stuff.
They can now travel more through the HDD system.
Oh gosh.
Instead,
presentation.
They can now
stuff.
More
Damn, I'm vintage.
Feilong Heights and the aerospace city. The
okay.
craft they will learn will also be of great help in their future holo explorations.
All right, so right now we're gonna be learning about what improvements. Okay. I was looking to try to read the bottom.
Added new areas.
All right, now this is where
wouldn't just simply expand it up. In season 2, we've redesigned the travel system, changing from the
this is where the content really matters. From this point on,
to a larger map format. We're also improving.
That was just like an overview of like what the area is going to be about.
We also added a mini map to the interface, along with the navigation features.
Let's see it.
Can now select their destination more quickly, and again that
because
understanding of new areas.
Choosing different cities is really hard.
Regarding plot structure, we've also noticed that since special episodes and basin stories are relatively independent story units,
okay,
the current narrative structure results in weaker connections between plot points, resulting in a disjointed viewing experience.
Yes.
In future versions, we will merge special episodes and basin stories together.
Tell them that you had to pick up this videotape and then this videotape.
The connection between the various agents and the main storyline. We're also deepening the proxies environment.
Tell us that we can change from like Wise to Bell, because I just want to switch to Wise now. I have on my Bell. I want to change it up. Like, I mean, I've been asking for a while, and then Waifei was the one to answer that issue.
Exploring the idea of bringing Zenless Zone Zero to users on more platforms. What I can reveal right now is that Zenless Zone Zero is being prepared for launch on the Xbox platform.
That's good.
We'll share more info with everyone.
Xbox. Is it on PlayStation yet?
Live stream.
Xbox live stream. Plans adjustment to come for the future. All right, this is really important for me.
The current combat design significantly diminishes the presence of the characters other than the main DPS. What should be a 3-person tactical squad feels more like a solo operation. So for the character combat design in season 2,
are they gonna move us on the side?
Functionality and performance of non-DPS characters. For example, when agents are switched out, they can still remain on field and contribute to combat. Thus,
oh my god.
Visual indication of their combat performance. Well, not
wait, hold on. I mean,
they can still.
This is correcting me if I'm wrong, but seems just a little bit. This right here is handled a little bit misleading because Aftershock is with Pulchra, and then I believe I don't have Trigger yet, but Trigger does this and she activates when you do certain stuff on the field too.
Remain on field.
I want to see like Lucy do some. Oh my god! Oh my! What is this shot?
And contribute to combat. Thus, there's a visual indication of their combat performance.
Maybe there's something they kind of added with like when you're in the story itself, and like when you go to like the Caesar's place and you have light attack on a field sometimes. I think they just add things here.
The player's control of the on-field agent. Another possibility is adding new attack and defense mechanics for enemies. Specific moves might require specific counter strategies that require teamwork from different characters in your squad. Or in certain special combat areas, enemies can gain certain advantages through specific conditions. Of course,
yeah, do something for the enemies too.
Just preliminary ideas.
Because I want enemies to be a little harder.
While others might make an appearance in the version 2.0 special program.
They're not really showing it though.
The ultimate goal of these optimizations is to enhance overall synergy between characters.
I kind of want to see it though.
And visual experience to the next level.
Like I hear it, but I want to see it too.
Plans, we are aiming to optimize events in 3 aspects. First, we'll continue improving on existing game modes, such as Grand Muscle Adventure.
Yeah, this is good.
Bamboo versus
I played on the last day before the end of it.
To make them
this is good too. I liked it.
At the same time, we'll be rolling out more exciting new.
This is the minigame game.
In future versions, we might see casual duels between bamboos, or even get to control a giant bamboo in combat.
Yeah, I expect that.
Featuring our adorable bamboo. We will also introduce.
Like honestly, I had in my mind like, yo, bamboo fighters, you know, Dragon Ball fighters. Yeah, just bamboos 3v3.
Slow pace.
Like if I had the intelligence to actually do that and the skills and whatnot to make that game, I would release that as a free game. Just like, yo, faction versus faction, squad teams.
relaxing events
Be kind of cool.
to enrich Proxy's everyday life outside of
The Marvelous
main story,
Capcom.
such as spending joyful moments with agents at hot pot restaurant, movie theaters, and more.
I like the random
We
encounters.
also hope that beyond the
I've been into the movie theaters with the
combat
characters.
events, players can also take a breather to enjoy the lighter story events.
Your plan and plans the future regarding characters in the game.
Every character is the result of our team's blood, sweat, and dedication.
I'm gonna
Our
make you
team has
blood.
put
I'm
in
like,
quite a bit of
gonna make
effort
more of it.
to
Make you
ensure
guys sweat more
characters are relatively future-proof and have
with
long-term
my
value.
desires.
Showcasing a character's charm isn't just about mindlessly beating up their stats.
Yeah, I did this on. I did this like was on a Sunday. Today is Tuesday. Yeah, I was asking myself during recording this. I was kind of like, yo, why don't they just put this as a regular character trait? I've been thinking about this for a little while. Ever since I started the first version they released this for the old characters like Ellen, Juan, Big Billy. Wait, was you on here? So maybe someone else. I'm forgetting.
Maintaining each character's unique
Like when Corn did this
about
last night,
beating up their stats.
I was.
While maintaining
last night.
each character's
Sunday?
unique traits, we will
It was actually pretty cool.
particularly enhance
When I do this with this, her. Oh, I'm not even reading.
while maintaining
Yapping.
each character's unique traits, we will strategically enhance their unique traits
Okay.
rather than just simply boosting their damage output. For example, we'll supplement or even rework certain skills and their effects, tailoring them to each character's experience. Besides that, we'll also consider each character's role very seriously.
Yeah.
While strengthening
Hopefully
the
we can do
characters,
more. I don't want
we
to just
will
use
also
E
take
with
into
my
consideration
Lucy.
their
and then she
compatibility
disappears.
with other characters in future versions. In terms of storytelling, we hope that our characters, even those have already been released, can showcase their own unique charm. In
This is
version
music and going hard.
1.7, for example,
1.7.
we'll get
Okay.
to see quite a few scenes between Lycan and
Oh.
Hikaro. These interactions
I'm so
are
behind.
crucial for the character's emotional
Spoiler,
investment
spoiler.
in the long run.
Spoiler.
We
Come
hope
on,
that
guys. Come
every
on.
character can find a purpose that belongs solely to them in different corners of New Everton.
Yes, make
Although it
them
might
give them
be
more
challenging
personalized
to do
stories.
as well, we'll continue to work hard to create more meaningful relationships between characters and players, or even take their bond to the next level.
Yeah, what else can you tell us?
As a new team, we've
A new team.
admittedly fell short
I wonder why they listen to us more.
in the earlier stage in terms of both narrative and gameplay elements. We've been
This
working
is mainly
hard
the
to
TV
make
issue.
improvements, continuously incorporating feedback from proxies and optimizing our content. Thank you, proxies, for your continued patience, feedback, and support. In future content updates,
He's so
we will
happy.
prioritize ensuring
Mr. Y is
content
happy.
quality and humbly continue to welcome feedback and guidance from our proxies with the utmost respect. We hope Season 2 will bring proxies a more complete and smoother experience. If you encounter any issues with gameplay experience, we hope you will share more feedback
We hope you will share with us. We will listen.
through the official
We will listen to
community
you.
channels. Your feedback and
That's
suggestions
good.
are crucial for our future content development. See you next time.
So happy. Anything else? Okay. All right. So that to me that was really good.
The proxy siblings no longer needed to.
Yeah, I must have missed this. Oh gosh, yeah. This update they're giving us soon. I really do like the fact that the devs are communicating with us. I'm gonna let them talk.
The hollows through the
I
HDD system.
definitely did miss this a little bit here.
They can now travel more conveniently between Alien Heights and the Alien
Yes.
Base.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the video here, and then I'll make a separate video and try to break this down and put in my own little twist onto it and how I feel about the dev light talk. I will say it is completely a good one. Yeah, like communication. Mr. Y communicating with us. Where's Mr. Z? I have no idea. Is there a Mr. Z? They didn't show too much during this. And I'm kind of looking back here and I'm kind of like, all right, okay, they didn't show too much. He kind of yapped it off to us, kind of told us in that. I know I made a point about the comic designs, about the teammates on the field and whatnot, but I'm going to go into in detail, maybe make a strip a little bit or make some notes about it on the side here. But yeah, I will see you guys next video. Enjoy. Share your thoughts. Peace.